We are here in the Center for Surgical Innovation, the CSI lab, and it's a simulation course. It's an international event that we host from the US and from all over the world as well.
This is a course that we do every year. It's for senior residents who are about to go into fellowships or into their careers. The course is designed to be really a 360-degree approach to how to get anywhere and everywhere at the skull base.
So we combined an otolaryngologist with a neurosurgeon at each station. So we developed that collegiality and that partnership as students. The other unique feature of this course is that it combines two schools of surgery, the endoscopic skull-base surgery and the open approaches.
Each of the surgeons that are teaching this course are all pioneers in this field. All of them bring in their own philosophy and their own experience to this course, which is more valuable than textbook and theoretical knowledge.
15 top experts, each topic, optic nerve, hearing nerve, facial nerve, throat nerve, all around the craniofacial for cranial base, all special approaches. They present videotape, lecture, and then we teach how to do it actually. It's a very condensed, practical teaching.
So where we're standing right now is the Center for Surgical Innovation. This is our second lab that we've been in, and we're moving into our third lab, which will be even bigger.
The lab's great. You know, you're paired with an ENT resident who helps you learn the endoscopic approaches. The leaders who are giving you the lectures walk around teaching you the different approaches and the different anatomy that you see.
The purpose of the lab experience is so trainees can learn what they contribute from each angle, from the otolaryngology side plus the neurosurgery side. They have cadaver heads to practice on that have been injected, so they know the vasculature, they know everything about the anatomic approaches, and then you get to actually do the approach from one side, and then the next day you do the approach from the other side, and kind of come from all angles and meet in the middle.
In addition to all the didactics that we do, I think we put an emphasis on the amount of lab time that's given. We have pro sections going at the front by the instructors. Those are projected on all these screens that you can see, so I think that helps each of the individual trainees with their specimen. Here you see there are 2 per station. That's a pretty rich educational experience. And you have the instructors circulating throughout the room the whole time, so if a dissection's stagnating or there's confusion, it's always easy to find somebody to come and help through and also take things to the next level. So I'm about to do the pro section for the middle fossa craniotomy dissection to one of the more technical otolaryngology dissections.
I think the first thing to do is get your soft tissue reflected out of the way, and then increase the size of your craniotomy.
In order to do microsurgery or endoscopic surgery, they have to understand the microsurgery, and the 3D gives you this 3D vision of the minor and finer details in the human brain and the skull base that helps them understand how they will perform the approach.
3D is essential. Looking at the anatomy, basically everything we do is based on anatomy. So I think the 3D anatomy is an excellent adjunct to seeing it in the lab.
The 3D anatomy lectures are, I think, one of the best parts of the course. It allows you to see the anatomy in ways that you haven't seen it before.
3D lectures in anatomy, you don't get that at your own institutions. There's really only a few places in the world that can do that. And these are anatomic lectures that you either never see or you never see in 3D, and then you get to come directly practice them.
And you saw the carotid from all sides today, but I think these will be probably your first steps drilling around the anterior cranial base in your career as a chief resident.
Yeah, I would say for the last several years I've always brought 1 or 2 residents from my program to participate in the course. It's always been a highlight of their educational experience. Cadaver dissection is the best simulation in terms of handling tissue, using real instruments, using real techniques that you can apply to your surgery the following day.
They have provided the tools necessary to do all the procedures, provided very advanced tools like navigation systems, which we usually have in the operating room. So the participant can actually get exposed to an environment that is very similar to what you would have in the operating room.
There aren't too many places in the country that can offer something like this, so we want to make this a staple for every resident class to come through to have the opportunity to have this sort of education.
We have all these leaders coming to one place And that place is University of Colorado, Denver. So we're really, really thrilled to have this